What is up, Baggies fans, football fans and sports fans? I am back from my holiday in Poland. It is match day time. West Bromwich Albion versus Hull City, and probably our toughest game in the next couple of weeks, I'd say. But it's also one game that we really need to be picking up 3 points at home. With Oxford now winning at Charlton as things stand when I'm recording this, it really means we need to get 3 points today and keep us just within touching distance of getting out of the bottom three. Looking at the teams, I'm a bit worried that Madge is starting, because every time I've seen him play so far, he just hasn't looked the best and hasn't looked interested in playing. But obviously DK hasn't played a lot of football in the last couple of years, so really he needs to be obviously rested and, you know, used as and when he can be. Other than that, it's the 4-4-2 formation that I said we should stick with. Nat Phillips has come in, obviously, to deal with Ollie McBurney's height. I do apologise, Hull fans. It's a tough game. I saw a stat the other day that Hull had won their 10th away game of the season midweek, whereas we've only won 9 home and away. So it just shows you how far off it we are. Still optimistic. I'm still going 2-1 to the Albion. My old man's going 1-0 to the Albion. I'm looking forward to being back. I'm looking forward to getting into the Hawthorns, and I'll catch you all when we're there. Bye-bye, Albion fans.
One of you. It's all of you. Five of you.
Down the court. Down now. Down now. Yeah, good. Ready?
Close to a penalty. Close to a penalty. Close to a penalty.
Oh, straight red, so I'm not very lucky. That's the worst one he's done. so far, that was great defending. Well, mate, it goes down to that board. Oh, fuck off! Yeah, he's in the manager for the wall, haven't we? Look at him! Oh! Blackburn winning 2-1.
Blackburn winning 2-1.
Yeah.
Got to cross this, not shoot. What is up, Baggies fans? Back from the game, and for the first time in 3 months, we can say we've won a game, and quite convincingly as well. It was 3-0 in the end. I didn't manage to capture the last goal as I went down to the loo, and of course missed a late goal from the Albion. It's typical, always seem to miss goals here and there, but that is just the way it is. A 3-0 performance, and really from the first minute to the last minute, I thought every single one of the lads was outstanding. I want to touch on one big decision in the game, the sending off for Hull. Personally, I don't think it was a sending off. You know me, I'm very much a person that sees it as it is and, be as fair as possible. And I don't think it was a red card at all. Obviously, I think the keeper might have got there in front of Jed Wallace, but the referee made the decision. And I think it really just upset Hull from that point on, because obviously we had the extra man running. Obviously, they tried to start in the three back, and as I said in my preview, it's not going to work with two strikers, and it didn't. In the second half, you could see they switched to a four back, and in the second half, they started quite well, to be fair, Hull, and I thought they were going to get back into the game. But we weathered the storm, got that second goal, and then really it was just a matter of time before we got the third goal. And it's nice to see that we've come in away from a home game, or away game, any kind of game, and saying that not only have we scored 3 goals, we've kept a clean sheet as well. How many weeks have we since we last kept a clean sheet at home? So fantastic performance, really, for me. Standout players are going to be Imre, Campbell, Price, Diakite. Again, Madger looked good up front as well, which for the last couple of weeks he didn't look interested, but he actually looked decent. Feel sorry for the Hull fans, because obviously we've travelled so far and brought a lot of numbers, and their team just didn't put any sort of fight up against us. And that was like us a couple of weeks ago against Oxford. And we know from our past experiences what that's like to almost watch your team just not put up any sort of performance or fight or anything. But no, I really, really do think today was a turning point for us. And obviously we've been saying it, the Sheffield United game, the Southampton game, we need to win a game, and we've done it, and convincingly as well. It's helped our goal difference. We're out the bottom 3 now. Obviously Blackburn beating Millwall didn't help us too much, but we're sucking teams back in towards us, and we're still 24 points to play for. It's anyone's game, and obviously we've got a big game against Bristol City. Then obviously we've got a little bit of a break, and then it's just a real run of tough fixtures. But every game now, really, for us, we should be going into knowing that we can beat anybody in front of us. Hull were 5th in the table going into this game. We can beat anybody if we play that sort of level. For me, man of the match has got to be Imre. Absolutely quality player. Really, really did well defending, going forward. Diakite is probably my second choice for man of the match, because again, powerful in midfield, better ball playing than we've seen recently, and we just looked like a team connected and playing for each other. And all I can say is that's down to one man, and that's Morrison. He's joined us together. 4-4-2 works really well for us. I saw somebody on Twitter say it's very much like the early days of Corberan. Quick wing backs, getting the ball into the box and seeing if we can score off that. And it does remind me very much of that, but in a 4-4-2 formation, which you can see it causes problems. Heggybo had a chance early in the first half where the ball ran through to him, and because the 2 centre-backs had moved across to cover the cross, he was free in the box. Unfortunately, he couldn't do anything with it. But I do think this 4-4-2 formation is what we need to stick to now, home and away, and just go for it and go for games and put the opposition under the sword. And I think it will suit us well going towards the end of the games. But yeah, fantastic performance from the first minute to the last minute, faultless for me. Really, really impressive. And is there a shout to give Morrison the job? I don't know. If he wants it, is it a chance of we going inexperienced again? I don't know. But let's see what happens. Obviously, some more tough games coming up. But as always, Albion fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hull fans, I'd love to hear what you thought about the game as well. Apologies about recording the goals as well. Usually they put the goals up on the screen, but they didn't do it this week for some reason. So I don't know why they've changed it this week. So I'll apologies again for the goals not being live or catching the highlights. But that was it. Hopefully, a turning point for us, and hopefully we can stay up. And as always, I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye, Albion fans.